Hello and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things happiness and personal development. So today I'm talking about meditation, which is a very big passion of mine. Bloody love meditating, and it has been a real discovery for me, and over recent years it's something that I've got into a really good routine of making sure I do, and definitely probably in the last year I've got very much into a routine in that every single morning, pretty much without fail, I will meditate. It might not always be for very long. Quite often it will only be tend to do, the least I would do is probably 7 minutes. Normally it's 10, sometimes it's 20, and on the odd occasion it might even be half an hour. But generally speaking, I mean, we all live busy lives, and as much as I would love to sit around and do more meditation, I do what I can to fit in with my life and everything that I've got going on. So I'd probably start by saying that when I don't meditate, that's when I really notice it. I feel like definitely that my thoughts are more jumbled. I feel it's quite hard to explain, but almost like my head's a little bit foggier. It really helps with clarity of thought and just feeling almost calmer as well. So how do I meditate? How do you meditate? You might be watching this and you have got absolutely no idea what meditation is. So I wanted to talk about sort of the basics of it and how I do it. And we are all very different, and there are lots of different types of meditation, but I will talk you through how I do it. So meditation is not about sort of having absolutely nothing in your brain. And that's what I used to think. I used to think that it sounded like this real mystical thing where you just sit there cross-legged and just empty your brain. And for somebody who has a lot of thoughts, and well, we all do, but somebody whose thoughts are quite active, and I've always got sort of different ideas and things kind of working over in my brain, I was like, how does anyone ever do that? It seems very, very unachievable. So when I started to look into it, I realised that that's not the case at all. In actual fact, what it is, it's about just anchoring yourself to the present moment and about using your breath to really just be in that present moment. So for me, I put a timer on for however long I've decided to meditate for on that day, and I just focus on my breath, in and out, in and out. Sometimes I count, so occasionally I will count. Normally I'll count to 4, hold it for a second, and then as I release the breath, I'll count to 5. That's just what I do. I've picked it up from somewhere along the way, and that seems to work for me. So it's personal preference, and it's about experimenting and seeing what works for you. Another really good tip, and I would say probably if you are just getting started with meditation, to think about using guided meditations. So I'll link below some ones that I've used in the past, where basically a guided meditation is when somebody, what I tend to do, I'll look on YouTube. So have a look on YouTube, listen to it through your headphones or just have it on loud, whatever, and they'll guide you through. They will the person giving the meditation will remind you to focus on your breath, or might remind you to, maybe they'll give you an affirmation, and it just helps a little bit, because especially when you're just starting out with it, your thoughts are kind of flitting around, and that's fine. And that's what I would say as well. It's not about emptying your brain, as I said. It's about acknowledging those thoughts and not judging the thoughts. A good way to look at it is imagine yourself stood on the side of a road, and you've got on the side of a motorway even, and you've got lots of cars sort of whizzing past, lots of different directions. That's almost like your brain. So you've got thoughts coming, what am I going to do today? Oh, I didn't do that. All of these different things that are going to be coming into your head as you're meditating. That's completely normal and is nothing to be concerned about, because that is very normal. The key thing, and where the skill comes into it, is not latching onto those thoughts, not judging them, not letting yourself get caught up in those kind of thought patterns. It's simply observing them and letting them pass. So you're stood by the side of the motorway and you're just letting the cars pass by. You're not trying to do anything. You're not trying to stop them. You're not trying to do anything. You're just letting them pass. and that's fine. And that is very simply put what it is. So I'm really just scratching the surface with meditation here, but wanted to give a little bit of an introduction if you've heard lots of people talking about the benefits of meditation, but feeling a little bit unsure of how you go about doing it. What I'll do, I'll link below some of the resources that have helped me, so that you've got some guided meditations there that you can have a little try doing. And let me know how you get on with it. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you've got any questions, any kind of extra tips that you'd want about it. Would love to have a chat, so do get in touch. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribing and you would like to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video, and come and find me over on social media as well, at Georgina Lucy Coach on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I would love to hear from you, so do get in touch. All right, thanks very much and see you next time. Bye.